Get ready for breaking news that will blow your mind. Max Shulga is making history with the Celtics, achieving a feat no player has ever done before. But is their top seed suddenly in jeopardy? The Celtics just suffered a tough loss, and the standings are tighter than ever. And Jayson Tatum is back and addressing his slump head-on after a long absence, and we've got the inside scoop on whether he's earned back your trust. You won't want to miss these stories. Stay locked in and hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss an update.
Your brand new iPhone deserves the best protection, and the iLume 3-Pack Screen Protector Plus 3-Pack Camera Lens Protector has you covered. Don't take risks with your iPhone. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Rookie Max Shulga makes Celtics history. Max Shulga just etched his name in the Boston Celtics record books, becoming the first player ever to score points in both the NBA and the G League on the same day. This incredible achievement happened as Shulga suited up for the Maine Celtics in a G League victory, dropping 12 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists, before being recalled by the Boston Celtics for their matchup against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Late in the game, with the Celtics emptying the bench, Shulga entered and sank his first career NBA points, a driving layup and 2 free throws, solidifying his unique place in franchise history. The Ukrainian guard, initially on a two-way contract and selected 57th overall, has impressed with his G League performance, averaging over 15 points and 6 assists, and his recent upgrade to a standard contract shows the organization's belief in his development. Fans are buzzing about Shulga's historic day, with many celebrating his journey from the G League to the NBA on the same day. Analysts are pointing to this as a testament to the Celtics' strong player development and their trust in young talent. But can the Celtics maintain their momentum in the standings? We're diving into the crucial battle for the Eastern Conference's second seed next. Celtics' top seed under threat. The Boston Celtics, who have held the number 2 seed in the Eastern Conference for much of the season despite Jayson Tatum's absence, are suddenly facing jeopardy. Their recent 102-92 home loss to the Minnesota Timberwolves, marked by a dismal 15-point fourth quarter, coupled with the New York Knicks' dominant win over the Washington Wizards, has tightened the standings dramatically. Boston now sits just half a game ahead of the surging Knicks, who are on a 6-game winning streak. While the Knicks' streak has come against weaker opponents, and their upcoming schedule looks challenging, the Celtics also face a tough road ahead. A potential season-defining showdown looms on April 9th in New York City, where the Knicks will look to win the season series. With Tatum still shaking off rust, every game is critical as Boston fights to hold onto their coveted second seed, with the Pistons holding a comfortable lead for first place. Fans are expressing concern online about the Celtics' recent performance and the tightening race for the second seed. Analysts are debating whether the Celtics can maintain their position with Tatum still reintegrating into the lineup. Speaking of Tatum's return, he's addressing his shooting slump directly, and we've got his candid thoughts. Tatum opens up on post-injury slump. Jayson Tatum is candidly addressing his shooting struggles since returning to the Boston Celtics after a 298-day absence due to a torn Achilles. While the Celtics have secured a playoff spot and hold the number 2 seed in the Eastern Conference, thanks in large part to Jaylen Brown's stellar play, Tatum's reintegration hasn't been seamless. He admitted after the recent loss to the Minnesota Timberwolves that he doesn't consider his current slump normal, given the severity and length of his injury. "It was a long time before I could shoot a basketball or walk," Tatum stated, emphasizing the process of shaking off rust. Since his return, he's averaging 19.1 points, but shooting just 38.8% from the field and 29.3% from 3. Despite a 6-2 record in games he's played, Tatum appears uncomfortable at times, adjusting to a secondary role and testing his healed Achilles. The team needs him to find his rhythm, especially with the playoffs approaching and the Knicks closing in on the second seed. His remaining regular season games are crucial for him to regain his form before the postseason begins. Supporters are showing patience, understanding the monumental challenge of returning from such a significant injury. Basketball pundits are analyzing his shot selection and overall impact, noting that his comfort level will be key for the Celtics' championship aspirations. But is Tatum truly earning back the confidence of the fanbase? We're breaking down the arguments for and against his return. Tatum's return, benefit of the doubt. Jayson Tatum's comeback to the Boston Celtics after a 10-month layoff due to an Achilles tendon tear is an extraordinary feat, and frankly, expecting him to perform at his usual MVP level immediately was unrealistic. As many predicted, reintegrating a ball-dominant player like Tatum after such a significant injury and extended absence hasn't been seamless. He's averaging under 20 points with shooting percentages well below his career norms, and the Celtics' offense has shown some clunkiness. Tatum himself acknowledged the frustration, stating, "I'm not Superman, so it's obviously gonna take some time." However, the context of his return cannot be overstated. Playing for a championship-contending team during a high-pressure playoff race, less than a year after a career-threatening injury, is incredibly rare. Those demanding instant elite performance likely disregard basic human kinetics or are acting in bad faith. The Celtics brought him back to be himself, and his current struggles are an expected part of his on-ramp to the postseason. Given his talent and intelligence, there's strong reason to believe the consistent version of Tatum will emerge, and even if he doesn't reach peak form this season, his comeback story itself is a remarkable success. Many fans are offering Tatum grace, recognizing the immense physical and mental hurdle he's overcome. Analysts are divided, with some emphasizing the need for patience and others questioning the timing of his return given his current performance. That's all the news for today. Don't go anywhere, the outro is coming right up. What a whirlwind of Celtics news. Max Shulga made history with a unique NBA G League double dip, but the team's grip on the second seed is suddenly shaky. Jayson Tatum is battling back from injury and addressing his slump, with his return earning mixed reactions. Stick with us for all the updates.